Hello there, brothers and sisters of the Blitz universe. You're watching Blitz Addict. My name is Lowlander, and it's time for the second event tank, which is the E5 Firefly. It's basically a Cromwell as its ancestor, the T-34. The main difference is it's a tier 6 tank, and it has the Firefly turret. Um, Unfortunately, he doesn't have a Firefly gun, but still, it's a nice looking tank, very mobile, and very nicely getting to top speed. So it's a nice flanker with nice gun depression and nice rate of fire. Let's quickly view from the stats. Um, It has 950 hit points. Main armor is 76 on the front of the turret, 51 on sides and rear. The hull is exactly the same as the T-34, which is 65 on front and 42 on sides. View range is 278.8 meters, using optics, of course. DPM is 1860, reload time is 5.16, average penetration 137 on AP, 189 on APCR, and 49 on HE. Average damage 160 on AP, 120 on APCR, and 200 on HE. Aiming time is 3.1 seconds, which is quite nice. Dispersion at 100 meters is 0.326, which is also quite nice for a tier 6 tank. And here's the best part: elevation is 25 degrees and this, depression is 10 degrees, which makes it a typical rich fighter, Cromwell, let's say more of a Comet style pick-a-boom tank. So with this rate of fire and nice depression, it really succeeds on the ridges, on the hills, and so on. Its top speed is 55 forward, 20 reverse, average speed is 38, power to weight ratio is 21.9, weight is 27.27, turret reverse speed is quite nice, 48.60, and hull traverse is exactly the same as I remember, 55.89. Engine power is 598 HP. Okay, so quick look at consumables. Standard consumables: multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. For provisions, field rations, tinned food, and improved fuel, which is a bit weird because it's an electric tank, so but still, should be a battery or something, I don't know. Okay, so now the loadout: 47 rounds of AP, 21 on APCR, and 3 of HE. The penetration isn't great, so from time to time it's useful to use your APCR, your premium ammunition. As you can see, as I told you, the penetration isn't great. That's why I use the calibrated shells. I also using enhanced gun length drive to get this aiming time best. Also vertical stabilizer, improved modules, because you will flank, so it's gonna be like circling your enemies or blocking them by squaring. So it's useful to get this minus 20% from ramming damage. Enhanced armor, we can use improved assembly, but it's still, in my opinion, it's not worth it. I prefer enhanced armor because you can get some old bounces, so why not to give it a shot and try to get them. As for last consumable, which I'm not using, it would be a toolbox, but you can use enhanced tracks. It really depends on your playstyle. I prefer fast repairs because sometimes you just need them. Okay, improved optics, engine accelerator, which gives us a bit of everything because hull traverse speed is quite nice. So as you can see here, we get less than 59 degrees per second, and here we have almost 56, which is enough in my opinion. That's why I'm using engine accelerator. And the last one will be high-end consumables, but if you're not using adrenaline, it would be better to use consumable delivery system. Now it's time to have a quick look on the tank compare on blitztask.com. We have all the premium tanks, medium premium tanks of tier 6 here. As you can see, the DPM is really nice. It is exactly the same as Loz's Sherman, same as Cromwell B, but a little worse than the Schmaltern. But still, penetration isn't the greatest, as I told you. Still better than there's some tanks, but not the greatest. That's why I use the calibrated shells for. Alpha damage is exactly the same. Only Victory has 200. Average, all is the same. Rate of fire, as you can see, it's quite nice. It's not the best, but it's still quite nice. You can compare this tank almost exactly to the Cromwell, but it has better DPM, but slightly less penetration values. As you can see, shell velocity is really nice. It's the fastest shell velocity comparing to rest of the tanks. Aim time, as you can see, it's really nice, and yeah, it's better than Cromwell B, so yeah. Nice. For a free premium, yes please, every time. Dispersion, as you can see, is also nice. You can see all this red on the other tanks. All movement rotation also nice, so it's really nice gun. Depression elevation, 10 degrees of gun depression, and look at this, only Cromwell and Fury has better one. Few have same, few are worse. Okay, speed, as you can see, it's really fast tank. Almost all in Cromwell B is faster, and Sentinel a kilometer faster, so not really much of a difference. Engine power, it's nice. It's not that really that important because you use your mobility, not your engine power. Power to weight ratio, as you can see, quite nice, except the Cromwell B, which is also a nice tank. Effective horsepower per ton, as you can see, also nice, except for the Cromwell B. Terrain resistance stats, same as Cromwell B, and one of the best, Victory only, and Victory has only slightly better, and Sentinel in some kind of situations. Okay, camo, as you can see, is also nice. It's a little tank, so it works quite nice. Credit coefficient is still not available, but I think it's about 150%. 150% credit coefficient, so it's pretty nice. Repair cost looks quite bad, but still you don't spend a lot of money on repairs, especially when you survive in the battles, so it's not so bad. View range, almost the same as the rest, slightly worse, but still it works okay with optics. As for HP, you have 950, so it's in the middle. Some have a bit better, some have a bit worse, but it's okay. Weight, as you can see, it's exactly the same. Cromwell's a bit heavier, so it's like that. Okay, hull armor and turret armor, as you can see, it's not really armored tank, so of course there are less armored tanks, but it's not really great. Turret can bounce in the front from time to time from mediums and light tanks, low caliber guns, but I wouldn't count on many bounces. Okay, now for the best part, which is the gameplay. I'm tuning with my friend and Clement Spartan 1980. We're on the trail, both in the Fireflies. Those games aren't spectacular, but I would just want to show you how this tank works in general, how I'm playing it. I'm not 60%er, so I'm doing my best, but still I make my mistakes and still learning. So we have advantage of one medium because they have a light tank and we have a medium tank. So a bit more hit points. As I told you, typical pick-a-boom tank. You hide and shoot. There's a tank destroyer at the back, so I decided not to come out from the side. Get my yeah, give the team a reason that information that there's a tank destroyer in the back, resetting camo, and now we can do something. Also, I can do anything here and we're gonna lose, so I decided to flank from the bottom. As you can see, it really paid off. Unfortunately for us, we shoot the mantlet, but now we have nice clear shots. Adrenaline is running, so we can do some nice things. Unfortunately, he was able to run. Was he? No. I was able to hit him once. He's back, and now we can clear him. And as you can see, one maneuver can change the battle. If you can flank the enemy where they're not suspecting you, you can do some nice things and win battles. So right now I want to finish that VK. I know there's a tank destroyer at the back, so I don't want to get too much of his attention. So I want to go all around just to keep this tank destroyer away from me. And now we can see the Nashon here. We can clear him easily. As you can see, HE isn't the greatest in this tank, so I decided to reload to AP, and we can take some shots. There's only one left. Okay, cleared another one, and now it's only the WZ left, which my team is quickly finishing. So that's one game. Gonna see the results. Third class, 1047 damage, 28k silver, 2 kills. As you can see, 670 XP, which is the best. Some assistant damage. We didn't do much. We just made a nice decision to flank a bit, to push the flank. Otherwise, the tank destroyers from the back would be killing us one by one. And as you can see, we made 27k, 28 over 28k with a premium account. Without premium, we would make almost 13k. So still, we would make some money. Here's another game. Still tuning with my friend Spartan. I think it was a game after game in this situation. We decided to go see. They only have 2 lights and a medium. We have 2 mediums and 2 light tanks, so we have advantage of 1 tank on this flank. So we decided to push this flank, and I decided to spot a bit earlier and use gun depression. As you can see, this tank has nice gun depression, so we're able to do things like this. Hellcat is trying to get us, but he panicked a bit, I think, because he missed 1 shot. Someone is shooting me from the back, so we need to go fast and finish that Hellcat to clear one side at least. He will bounce from the turret, unfortunately, but he also missed. So before he turns his turret, he's shooting the skies. I don't know why, but finally we were able to finish him, and now we can flank for the other side. So as I told you, a typical pick-a-boom tank, a flanking tank, so don't really face the enemy frontally. Just you have mobility, you can do it nicely, so you can flank like we're doing here. As you can see, we're winning up one tank, so there's no stress, but we can make distraction for the enemies by going behind them. Unfortunately, this SU decided to go this way, unfortunately for us, because he has nice armor in front, but our teammate pushed him from the back and we can shoot him once more. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get him, but still our platoon mate made a nice shot, and now we have a nice bat of SU-100 track, and we were able to easily finish them. I was trying to get up here, but yeah, no, it's not a light tank, but we will be able to get the SU. It was waiting for us, but that's no problem, and we cleared them. So that's another game showing the mobility of the tank. There's nothing spectacular about these games, but still they give you some useful information, I hope. So almost 1,100 damage, third class, 2 kills, nice XP, almost the top one, I think the second one, yeah. Some assistant damage, some spotting, and credits. Without premium, as you can see, we still managed to get 15, almost 16k silver without any boosters or anything, so it's quite nice. Again, it's quite nice earner, not as good as T-34. I think it earns better, but still you can make some credits, and it's a free premium tank, so it's nice. And I'm gonna show you one more game. It would be a loss, but still we made our best. Okay, and as I told you, the last game is on Canal. We have advantage of one medium tank and exactly one light tank, because there are 3 mediums on red team. We have 3 mediums and light tanks, so I decided to push D because we have an advantage here. Always try to push sides where you have advantage, or go the whole team in one place. This map isn't really meant to go one place, but as you can see, even though we did our best, it's gonna be a loss. But not to get the facts before it ends. Someone is shooting me from behind, so I decided to push on this T-34. As you can see, we have support from our teammates and my clanmate, and we have some tanks in front of us, we have some tanks behind us, so it's kind of a strife. But ARL decided to move on, so we decided to hold this line, kept the base, and then push forward to clear this flank. As you can see, we have nice firepower behind us, so we can easily just get them and make them just make the mistakes. SU is cleared. Now we can push forward again. There's 2 more. Attila Black Prince, which I forgot about. And but we spotted Panzer 4S, so good for us. Our team can easily pump him now. As you can see, he's receiving damage all the time. We can clear the Matilda, and now we can clear the Schmaltern. Yeah, it was very fast. And now you can see we are winning with 5 on 3, so good for us. We're winning on points, winning on tanks. But as you will see in the moment, it will all change. So KV2, I knew he was there, so I decided not to over push. But still, there's an RL, and I decided to flank. As I told you, it's a medium tank, it's a flanker, nice mobility, so why not to use it? And this time they got C, killed one of our teammates, so it's 4-on-3 and they winning on points already. They can shoot the KV2 from here. We are using cover, but we unfortunately got spotted, but I really want to clear him. And he was lucky on 1 HP, but our teammate was able to clear it. Now it's 4-on-2, so we're trying to clear those tanks. Unfortunately for me, I bounced, but I'll be able to put some more shots into him. Unfortunately, he has really great armor, and now I saw we are running low on points. And there's a tank destroyer on A, probably, as I remember, it was somewhere on A. But I decided to cap B because there was no other option. Our teammates are capping C. I'm trying to cap B to get the points advantage, at least to get some disadvantage to the Reds. There's a Hellcat. We were able to put one shot into him. We three bases against one. I'm trying to get the Hellcat, but they managed to kill one of our teammates, and one of our teammates, and we were losing on points. And that's what you get for not watching points constantly. But still, even though we lost, we made almost 1,800 damage, made a second class Confederate medal, top XP, top damage, 1 kill, and some assistant damage. As you can see, it was quite a nice game, even though we lost. But we were able to put shots into each and every enemy on the red team. And as for credits without premium, as you can see, 23.5, almost silver, so it's quite nice. I think it's for a free premium, it really earns nice. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and see you all on the battlefield.